So it was me, Al, Jay, Nick, this Mexican cat, and 2 white cats. We was in a 6-man cell. I call it hell in a cell. Why I call it hell in a cell? Because when you stuff 6 cats in one cell, come on, man. It's crazy. Now, these cells, it got 2 bunk beds, so it only supposed to hold 4 people. But they give you these things that they call a boat where you can lay down in and, I don't know, lay down on the floor, and so they call it the boat. Hold on, y'all, I got a cough, excuse me. So you get this guard, he come down, he talking about, hey, we got one, we got another one. So I look at Jay Nick, I'm like, what do you mean we got another one, we got one? He like, oh, well, so if you are accused of touching a woman or a child, you know, that's what they do. They let everybody know, like, you know, somebody finna come up in here, they got some bad charges. And I was like, oh, that's wild. He like, yeah, I know. So about 10 minutes would go by and they would bring a TV, like they'd bring like 3 TVs on a cart. Y'all remember back like in elementary and middle school, maybe even high school, where they had them big old box TVs and they'd have it on the cart. So that's what they had. So they had 3 of those. Hold on, y'all. This is a side story. So I remember when I was going to Northwestern, right? I had a homeboy named Donta Jackson, man. This dude, man, me and him was just, we was just bad. So it was this science teacher by the name of Mr. Paso, right? And everybody always got over on him, like always was messing with him. So one day, we knew, I'm gonna say on Thursday, we knew Friday that we was gonna be watching a movie. So my homeboy Donta Jackson, he came here with a porno, right? So when Mr. Paso, came through with the TV stand and everything, Donta waited for the perfect moment and took out the science video and put it in the porno, right? So when he put it in, and everybody started coming in the classroom. Mr. Paso was like, all right, y'all gonna watch this movie. So Mr. Paso sat down and first played on the VCR, and the porno started playing, and everybody got to wilding out. And Mr. Paso jumped up so fast, cut on the light, and cut off the thing. He looked right at me and Donta. He didn't know who did it, but he just looked right at us. Hey, we used to dog Mr. Paso out. Hey, let me know in the comment section, have y'all know when y'all get substitute teachers and y'all just dog them out? Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm going down memory lane, but it is what it is. Y'all hit that like button. So let's get back to the prison story. So they bring these TVs on a cart and they pushing it down on the tier. So it's like 3 or 4 of them. So we watching it and they all got it on this news channel. And it say breaking news, blah, 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 have been apprehended, this, that, this and that. So you get this cat that was going around looking at people's windows and exposing himself, and he done tried to grab a couple of kids. So we all seeing this, and they got the dude face, his face is blasted all over the television. So we see exactly who it is, right? Why about 20 minutes later, we get new inmates coming through. It's about 20 of them. And then in them 20 of them cats that came in, he come through. So I'm looking, I'm like, hey, that's that dude. That's dude that was on TV. So they put him like 2 cells down from us. And all I hear is, oh man, hey man, that dude can't come in here, man. Oh no, don't put that dude up in here. Right? And the guard like, hey, he gotta go somewhere, so this is where he going. And everybody up on the bars hollering and screaming and all that, right? So they finally put him in there and it just get quiet down there. So I'm hearing other cats up on the bars like, hey man, hey, you did that? Is that's you that was on the television? And I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, all this and all that, right? So I'm thinking like, why they didn't put this dude in solitary confinement? I don't even know if Oakland County even got a solitary confinement. They got to have a place where they put, high risk inmates or whatever. But anyway, so I'm like, man, that is wild. We just seen dude on the TV and he up in here, 2 cells down from us. So I'm talking to Jay Nick. I'm like, hey, what do you think gonna happen to dude when he gets sent to prison? And one of the white caps, I guess he been up north already. He was like, man, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they gonna do to him, man. When he get up there, they gonna be bidding on him. Like, you know how they came through here talking about his charges, whatever, letting us know. It's gonna be some guards up north that's gonna let people know, like, hey, so-and-so on his way up here. And so you're gonna have cats that mingle and tingle with the same sex up there. And, they gonna be like betting on him, like, yo, that's me, that's mine right there. And, whoever end up taking ownership of them, they gonna get like a mop, like the mop head. They gonna like get a bucket with Jolly Ranchers in it and dip the mop head in it and let it dry out and then put on top of his head and, put lipstick on them with the Jolly Rancher colors or whatever. And they gonna be up there effing them and passing him around, pimping him out. I said, dang, that's a cold piece, ain't it? He's like, yeah, but I mean, hey, this what happened to cats that, go up north with bad charges. So anyway, we gonna fast forward to later on that night. Now, he ended up getting into it with somebody in his cell. I don't know who it was. I don't know what it was about. All I know is they ended up switching him out for a cat that was right next door to us. So this is how I know what I heard, okay? So they ended up switching these 2 cats out, and he ended up being in the cell right next door to us. Now, remember, y'all, this is a 6-man cell. You got 2 bunk beds, and you got 2 boats. And I told y'all, the boats is like this little, y'all remember them little blue pools back in the day, them little blue pools? It was like that, them plastic blue pools, the circular blue pools. So just imagine that being squared. So you got 2 of them on the floor and 2 bunk beds. So I don't know where he was at in this position, but where he was sleeping at, but I know he was next door. So next thing you know, it was maybe about 2 o'clock in the morning. Now in prison or the county jail, you really don't get no sleep unless you're in a single man cell. But where I was at, I could sleep because, my homeboy Al was in here. I knew Jay Nick from the streets. The two white cats, they was cool. They wasn't on no BS. And the Mexican dude, he would sleep all day long. So I ain't have to worry about him. But you know what? To come to think about it, I should have been worried about the Mexican dude, right? Because what if he was in there on some serial killer type stuff, like sleep all day, or we think he sleep all day and we irritate him and he get his revenge at night. That's a good story to tell. But anyway, so all I know is first I heard like a faint, when you sleep and you hear like muffling noise, or like you sleep but you ain't all the way asleep, so you can hear stuff but you kind of in a daze. So I hear like some moaning noises. I'm like, man, what the heck? So I fully wake up and I'm just laying there and I'm like, man, what the? Then I hear it again. Then I hear it loud. I'm like, oh, heck. I said, hey, man, what y'all doing? So it got quiet. And so Al woke up. He like, man, what's going on? I said, man, they down there having sex or something, man. So Al got up on the bar and was like, hey, man, y'all cut that punch out, man. Cut that punch out, man. So other cats started waking up like, man, what's going on? So next thing you know, I guess whoever was messing around, I guess they felt like, man, whatever, forget it. We already got it, forget it. Let's just go all the way out with it. So they start messing around again. They got the moaning louder. I'm like, hey, man, cut that punch out, man. So now everybody up on the bars, hollering and hooting, like, hey, Deb, man, hey, get these up out of here, man. They having sex, man. Get these out of here, man. Calling them all type of homophobic slurs and all that, right? So I guess the dude that was in there for bad charges that we all found out what he did due to the deaths and putting that on the TV, he was in there getting, how can I put this, blowed out by this so-called thug dude. And when I say so-called thug dude, y'all know the type. Y'all know the type, man. And you know, it's funny because I know somebody that just got released, man. That just got released. And he around here with his chest out. He around here that I'm laughing, y'all, because some of my partners have told me about him. And when I seen him a couple of days back, I was like, oh, that's dude right there. Dude, you was a whole punk. But anyway, out here beating his chest all out. See, hold on, I got to give y'all another sidebar. But this real talk right here. You ladies out there, I need for y'all to understand something. I know sometimes y'all big get lonely and some of y'all women just want a man. But some of these cats, now I'm not body shaming at all, okay? But some women on the heavier side that be having low self-esteem and living like in low income places, when these dudes that come from prison be all ripped up, chest all chiseled, right? Arms looking right, and they giving you so much attention, they using you, okay? Cats out here don't want to be homeless. A lot of these dudes don't got nowhere to go, so they figure, let me push up on this chick right here. I know she ain't talking to nobody. I know ain't nobody checking for her, so I'm going to push up on her and all this and that, so I'm going to have a place to lay my head at. But wait until springtime come. He going to be driving your car. You done spend all your income taxes on him, right? He gonna be out there in the club, mess with other chicks, and you just gonna be dealing with it till you finally put him out. But he ain't tripping because he got what he want. He just gonna move on to the next chick. But the reason why I bring that up, because it is income tax season time real soon. So you women out there, y'all better be careful. And hey, I can't tell another man how to program. So hey, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do anyway. But let's get back to the story. So the deputy come through there, and he like, I guess they done stopped by the time the two deputies got through there. And they like, man, what is going on? Why is y'all making all this dang noise? We're like, hey, man, they in there having sex, man. They're like, who in here having sex? Now the deputies already know who it could be, potentially be. They know it gotta be dude in here getting violated or whatever. So they get to the cell. And they like, what y'all up in here doing? Ain't nobody saying nothing, right? So they flashing they light. They like, hey, whatever y'all in here doing, y'all need to break that up and don't be in here acting all, he said the gay word, don't be in here acting all gay and all this and that, right? So ain't nothing come about that. So everybody like, man, you ain't gonna get that dude up out of here? He like, what dude? He was like, man, hey, man, I ain't sleeping around nobody that's out here, doing stuff like that. So the deputy like, man, shut up, man. Y'all ain't even in the same cell with this dude. Y'all don't even know what's really going on. Half of y'all motherfuckers up in here gay anyway. So I don't know why y'all in here tripping. So everybody just really got to hollering and hooting and talking crazy, right? To the death. So they're like, look, y'all better shut the F up and take y'all to bed. Y'all in my house. Y'all my kids. And he walked out with the other dep. I'm gonna tell y'all something. For the sake of time, I gotta fast forward real fast. He was getting into it. Well, cats was basically passing him around from cell to cell. He would get into it with somebody on purpose, on purpose for commissary. He'd pick a fight with somebody to get into somebody else's cell. So they basically was passing him around for commissary under the cover of getting into it with him so he could end up in somebody else's cell. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to be real. For the charges that dude got, I'm not going to say he deserved it, because I honestly believe that, you know, when a man lay down with a man, matter of fact, not even that. I believe that taking somebody in a way that you don't want to be taken by force is just not right, period, all around the board. But in prison, it's like a dog-eat-dog world, man. Things that don't make sense out here in the real world make perfect sense there, you know? But actually, now that I come to think about it, the world is getting really weird. Matter of fact, it is weird now. So I guess both worlds is kind of fusing together. But anyway, I don't know what happened to dude with his extended stay going up north, but I'm pretty sure if he was in there getting, you know, turning tricks or getting violated up in there in the county, well, I can only imagine. Well, I don't want to imagine what he was going through up in there, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, listen, y'all. Let me know in the comment section if y'all like the faceless videos or y'all can't wait to see my beautiful face. And with that, y'all, Donta love y'all. Y'all stay safe. And with that, y'all, I'm out.